And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
That's a great job by the DB playing the ball in the air. You see it all the time. DBs kind of get turned around. The wide receiver goes up and makes a catch. No, sir. DB, great position, knocks the ball down for an incompletion.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackling.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Gonna take a shot. Oh, picked off.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback.
The Rocky Mountains provide the backdrop in Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. Today, a top 25 matchup on hand, two of college football's premier teams preparing to square off. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Rebels will put total leather to crank us up. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First down here for the offense. Used the play fake, now to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Out of the gun to give to the back. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here. You want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He'll try it again. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Lining up to convert 3rd down. To the air, it's Sanders. He's right on target. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They are trying to set the tone on the opening drive of the game. They could punt, pin them back deep. Instead, they'll go for it on 4th down. Quick pass on the fly motion. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
By the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout.
Then tomorrow if I leave, it's gonna count as a loss. I ain't even the reason this shit did this. It's crazy work, bro.
Welcome to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Vaught Hemingway in Oxford, Mississippi, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where the fans never lose a tailgate and don't plan on losing the game today. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Rebels will kick it away to start. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the offense on first down. He's going to pass. Oh, he's going to go up top. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Looking for a man. It's Howard. He lobs one high down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They want to see if they can score the deuce. Now the play fake. Buys a little time. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be...
And And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
And he tried to do all he could. He broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle. If one guy misses, another one's there.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator or the offensive line coach is block those guys. Don't watch them tackle our guys.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabs it inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Rebels have their offense in high gear. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal for this offense. Back to throw, it's Dart. He's got it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, and you ran that 3rd down play, and you knew 4th down was coming. If you didn't score, what were you going to run? You're on the 2-yard line. It's your decision. Do you want to be aggressive? Do you want to take the 3? Your call.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. From the gun. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. They just cut into this deficit, and now they're trying to get the ball back early with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the 1st quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
To the air on 1st down. Now sliding to his left. Complete downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Howard. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce.
Yeah.
Trying to outflank them on the jet sweep. He's in there for the 2, and now the lead stands at 10. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Yeah.
He'll bring it out. It's Davis. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. takes the handoff. It's Parrish. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. At the 45 on his way. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Dropping back, it's Dart. Trying to get to it. And he reels it in at the 15-yard line. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Rebels have this offense rolling. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. It's first down from the 11.
You talking to me? Say it one more time. Oh God, I ain't hear you. I couldn't hear you. No, I kept on just hearing you saying some shit. I didn't know who you was talking to.
Let's it fly. Fires and picked off.
Oh shit, if I had it. I don't get paid.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But man, the one
Excuse me, now what's the last thing you said?
Turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. With the catch, it's Judkins. Stopped after making the catch. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Chris, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
That pass is well.
I don't get paid till a couple days. And I'm waiting on my next shit because that hoe finna be big as hell. Damn.
This is going all in. Goalpost virtually tapping you on the shoulder, heels almost in the end zone, and you're going for it.
I ain't got it, bro. I ain't got it.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. And that one falls incomplete.
Running that shit up.
Stand by the defense.
It's really early in the game right now, and it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
Got a man. It's Parrish. Touchdown, Rebels! What a grab and go for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and you're like, listen, if the passing game's rolling, we got this. The comeback's in full effect.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance
We'll
with this
see,
offense
too
to be
good at this
productive.
shit,
And the
coach.
last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Headed outside for the line. It's Henderson. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Fast motion from the offense. Pushes ahead. Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the 2-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out. It's Bentley. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Quarterback will audible. Back to pass. It's Dart. He's going for a big play downfield. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll take another shot here. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second.
Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. And the offense came out aggressively here in the second half, but they can't put the drive together and spit it up on the turnover.
I'll tell you, this defense has a lot of athletes, and they've got a lot of guys with ball skills. If you put the football anywhere around them in their vicinity and their ability to catch the football, they'll come down with it. This quarterback has got to be way more.
And he breaks into the open. The tag. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding.
And the defense on him, and he will go down, sacked on the 2-point try. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think
going downfield for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Back to pass, it's Dart. He tries to take the top off. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
On 4th down, looking to pass. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice.